Okay, lads, you both know the rules. Keep it clean, break straight away when told. Both of you watch your heads. Good luck to you both. Touch gloves. Good luck, lads.
Grins from Anthony Small. Bradley Pryce, just the old-fashioned stare. What do you reckon, Duke? It's an interesting one, this, isn't it? Mover versus fighter, hard man against... Well, you could say, some people would say hard man against poser. This is the moment, perhaps, when we see just how much Anthony Small has got to offer. He almost came unstuck against Welterweight back in March. On this occasion, he's got to have to be at his best, I think, to beat Bradley Pryce.
Absolutely, it's a fascinating matchup.
Pryce, the 26-year-old from Wales, in the white shorts. He's an exciting fighter. Remember that fight a couple of years ago against Michael Jennings? What a scrap that was. Small, if you allow him to settle into a rhythm, is the sort of fighter who'll just nick rounds just doing enough.
Well, Small hasn't made his customary hands down, chin up in the air start. He's adopted a much more safety-first approach, as he will need to.
Referee Howard Foster for this one from Doncaster. Pryce has made a bright, confident sort of start, trying to take the fight to Small. And already signs that this is going to be a fascinating little engagement. It's been one of those fights which has been an interesting talking point in the trade. People have been asking, well, what do you think? And you can make a persuasive argument either way.
Absolutely, not everybody likes Small's tactics and the fact that he is so cocky. But, you know, when he wants to turn it on, he can.
May have to tonight. Decent little uppercut from Bradley Pryce. Tell you what, we've had more action in the first couple of minutes of this fight than we did in about 6 rounds of that heavyweight
Pryce
engagement.
Is fighting. Sorry, John. Pryce is fighting real good on the inside, tucking up quite nicely, delivering precise uppercuts, finishing it off with an overhand right.
It's a nice start, this, from Pryce. For those interested in such matters, Bradley Pryce says he's given up winning as part of his preparation for this. Make of that what you will.
Well, what I think he means, John, is that he's disdained from women for a certain amount of time, so he can concentrate on this fight and not have any distractions.
Thank you for that clarification, Duke. Well, this has been a really good opening from Pryce. Small's tried to keep a nice tight defence, fighting a great deal in a more orthodox manner than he normally adopts. And so far, the Welshman, the champion, has made a very neat start. Good uppercut, though, right on the bell from Small. Probably his best punch of the fight. Anthony Small being told in his corner that he's just got to step it up a little, which he certainly has, because that first round slipped away. He just touched the accelerator in the closing seconds and gave us a little bit of a glimpse of the power that's in there with that pretty classy left uppercut. Came sweeping under the jaw of Pryce in the last couple of seconds of the round, but before that it had been the greater work rate of Pryce which had prevailed.
Yeah, Small boxing, a much more intelligent fight. Looks a lot classier, I believe, when he's got his hands up. But Pryce is doing the right thing and just trying to keep him close. Right, stopped a right hand there, but...
That was a good shot.
Yeah, it was a good shot.
I was impressed with the way Small's footwork there, the way he moved, transferred his balance so effectively.
Oh, he's good at that. You know, he's got good reflexes.
Greater sense of urgency from Small in the opening seconds of this opening minute.
A lovely right hand there by Small, but Pryce won't be denied. Pryce wants to make this into a fight.
if you missed the Contender series of fights, which were recorded up in Newcastle back in March, Small against Welterweight, he baffled the American for the first 5 or 6 rounds and built up a handy lead, but then got well and truly chinned in the 7th and had to show a fair amount of fighting instinct in order to box his way through to a points victory, and the American certainly thought that he won it. Good right hand again from Small, and Pryce looks as though he's going to wind up in one of his customary blood and guts performances here.
Well, you know, if Small fights this kind of a fight, then there's only one winner. If he gets drawn into a close quarter exchange and it becomes physical, then I think that the chips lay with the champion.
Enzo Calzaghe said to me that if Bradley's still in there at the halfway stage, there's only one winner. He believes his man is the fitter man who'll fight better for the 12-round duration.
Well, he's proven at this level.
Better round this one for Small. He had Joe Calzaghe on the far side of the ring there, bellowing his encouragement to his friend Bradley Pryce. Decent round for Small. Decent second round for Anthony Small, and asking a few questions of Bradley Pryce. There's Joe Calzaghe, who's cheering on Pryce at ringside, his training partner. Joe, who's going to be fighting Mikael Kessler in that mouth-watering unification match at the super middleweight limit on November the 3rd at the Millennium Stadium, and told they sold 15,000 tickets the first day that they went on sale. 15,000 in a day.
That's incredible. Such is the pulling power of Calzaghe.
Well, there's only one man in my memory who sold tickets like that in this country, and that was Mike Tyson when he came over and fought Julius Francis at the MEN Arena and sold the place out in a day. That's a good shot. Good shot from Pryce.
It remains to be seen whether Small will be able to maintain this rhythm, this pace for the 12-round duration.
Oh, nice classy right hand from Small. Throws punches from unexpected angles, doesn't he?
He certainly does.
Another good right hand.
It's a good spell for Small.
Full of confidence, brimful of it. Maybe that sparring in the United States has moved him on a level.
Pryce needs to stay close to Small, where he's more effective. If he gives him too much room, he gets teed off with the right hand, and then Small starts the punching at the different angles that he likes.
Pryce trying to bully Small, but Small accurate with those counters. There's not too many of those which are missing the mark.
This is warming up into be a nice fight indeed.
And good to see a fight where the referee doesn't have to make constant interventions.
Well, quality punches being thrown by both parties.
Oh, that's good work from Pryce.
Yeah, strange tactic by Small.
Yeah, he just wanted to get away there, I got the impression, leaning back on the ropes and taking those body shots. Not the cutest of moves.
Well, Pryce's tactics are right in this round, staying close and outworking Small.
Good fight, Duke.
It certainly is. See, Small's got long arms and is only really effective at range.
Pryce knows it. Enzo Calzaghe, you know, has matured into an outstanding trainer. There used to have a few detractors in the early days, but the results of that stable of fighters absolutely speak volumes for his.
Get him into position.
Fourth round coming up, and there's some of the action from the third, where Pryce getting close, had Small more where he wanted him. It was an interesting round. How did you score that last round?
I gave it to Pryce on work rate.
So you've got it now by 2 rounds to 1 to Pryce.
See, Pryce just starting to read the right hand counter that Small likes to throw.
That's more what you expect from Small, the roll of the shoulders and a few of the posing moves. Good shots. Good hand speed, you know, Duke.
Yeah, nice count.
He always left himself wide open to a big left hook then.
Nice counter punch in there by Small. Nice reflex action.
One thing about Bradley Pryce, he's had so many hard fights. Unquestionable fact that for all his dedication and desire to get in there and go and meet fire with fire, which is clearly his tactic in this, you can only go to the well so often.
Well, he's far from shot or over the hill.
But the point is, he's had a lot of hard fights. He never seems to have an easy one, does he?
Small just landed a beautiful right uppercut.
Certainly did.
Pryce took absolutely flush on the jaw. Pryce has got a horrible mark across the bridge of his nose.
Spencer Fearon, the trainer in the Small corner, saying his man's doing beautifully here. He's doing exactly what he needs to do. Oh, those are big shots. Big shots from Small. Pryce doesn't need to take too many of those. Momentarily, I thought the legs stiffened slightly.
These are uncertain times at the moment for Pryce. He's getting hit by all different angles.
Good round for Small this so far.
See, Pryce switched southpaw, just confusing Small just ever so slightly.
Quality work once more off the ropes from Small. He looks good, doesn't he, when he does that?
But when he comes,
well, Bradley Pryce is being told by his corner, let's make it into a brawl and avoid that sort of thing. Don't give him space to tee off.
Well, that's absolutely right. If he gives Small too much space, he'll get battered.
Enzo Calzaghe telling Bradley Pryce that Anthony Small has got nothing there and that he ought to be prepared just to walk straight through him. Conversely, Small being told by his cornerman, once you've landed a few punches, then why not just take a little walk away? Once you've caught the judge's eyes, just take a breather. Moving in and out in a very, very adept sort of manner there, Small. I wonder how many fighters around the country might be watching this now saying, come on, Bradley, just chin him.
Yeah, but Small's fighting a really good fight. He's fighting a very intelligent fight. He's using every angle that he's got. And he's got exceptionally long arms and just not allowing Pryce to get close to him. And when Pryce does get close to him, he counters quite effectively.
He's an improved fighter, Small.
Well, that last...
You've seen him move on in the last year, 18 months.
The last fight that he had, John, I thought he was very lucky to get a decision. He was, you know, pretty much out on his feet. It looks like he's learned from that.
Well, one of the things I reckon is pace yourself. Although the gloves are down a little bit low and a little bit contemptuously. Now this is where Pryce likes him.
Yeah, they're good shots from Pryce. Nice little 1-2 there.
Same age, these two lads, both 26. Anthony Small, though, if you're buying him as a used car, you'd say there were less miles on the clock.
Let him go, Small. Come on, let him go.
Good round again.
It's a very good round, and you know, Pryce is having better success in this round because he stayed close.
Small just being told to keep his punches up by the referee.
Small being less effective in this round because Pryce hasn't allowed him the distance, the range that he needs to get the long punches off.
Really good 3 minutes of boxing, this one. Very good. Bradley Pryce there, the defending champion of this Commonwealth Light Middleweight title, been a professional since 1999, and here tonight in his 31st professional fight. And Anthony Small's corner telling him, just pace yourself, be prepared to take a little walk and take your foot off the gas, don't burn too quickly. 12-round fight. Oh, good shot from Pryce. Small hung his chin out a little bit for that one. He's taken it well. Close one so far, Duke.
Yeah, Small needs to keep his composure. I've just got Pryce just the 1 round up. He just needs to keep his composure, Small, particularly when he's being backed up. Can't afford to get sloppy against a pressure fighter. You just got to be very sensible. And as the corner already instructed him, take your breathers where you can, step off where you can, touch him with one punch and come back with another.
We disagree on 1 round there, Duke. I thought Smalls had the crisper work in that last round, even though it was Pryce who was the aggressor.
Well, I just feel that sometimes Small leaves his chin up in the air, and the more eye-catching punches are certainly coming from him, but the heavier punches in that last round I thought were coming from Pryce.
I'm not going to second guess judges anymore after the performance in that heavyweight fight earlier on.
I was one of the judges.
Pryce being implored by Enzo Calzaghe that once he gets into range and throws his punches, really deliver them. When you get the opportunity, really dig it in and make them count.
We've seen this before from Pryce. We saw it when he boxed Duran, and he just kept the pressure on, never tired.
I thought he was terrific against Ozzy Duran.
Just kidding, he's kidding to Small now. Maybe he senses in the body language of Small that Small has taken his foot off the gas.
Well, he clearly has. There's a bit of damage around the mouth of Anthony Small. I noticed between rounds he was spitting out an awful lot of blood.
Let him go, Small, let him go.
And he's cut around the face as well, I think. Good round for Pryce.
Start breaking down.
Pryce was landing some heavy shots in that last round. He got some marking around the face, and it's taking punches like that that's caused the damage.
Well, you know, the corner told Small to take a round off. You know, try and compose yourself, have a round off, and come again in the next round. He's had a round off, lost it quite convincingly, very clearly. Let's see what he can do. Let's see if there's a return.
Pryce's left eye swelling up. Again, he's one of those fighters who always looks as though he's been in a bit of a war afterwards. But he was told between rounds, that last round showed that the fight is going his way. Keep that up and you've won it.
Pryce is very deceptive. Doesn't look like he's going to hit with a shot from that crouching style that he's got, but manages to get through.
It's never dull when Bradley Pryce fights, is it?
No, not at all. You know, Small trying to launch his comeback now, at least trying to turn the fight back in his favour.
Did well with some of those punches off the ropes.
He's allowing Pryce to rough him up. Gonna have to show a lot of heart in this one.
Sugar Ray Clay Jones is going to need a little bit of the Duran grit in there as well, I think.
Small's punches haven't got the same kind of zip to them now in this round.
Absolutely not.
As they did several rounds previous.
Oh, good shot. Now that's kidology, I think, is it?
Yeah, it was, John, but he's hurt. No, he's hurt.
Left hand was a big one, and that's another one he's taken pretty flush. Oh, he stopped it! He stopped it! Well, they are furious with that. Spencer Fearon is on the ring apron protesting. Anthony Small can't believe it, but the fight has been stopped by referee Howard Foster, and Anthony Small cannot believe that this fight has been called off. He was kidding that he was hurt. Due credit that he certainly was hurt, and now he protests to the referee himself. But whatever, look at the scorebook, son. He kidded to the other fighter that he was hurt, and maybe he also convinced the referee.
Absolutely, you know, that's the only way you can look at it. Perhaps he was using a bit of kidology, but at the same time he took a couple of punches flush. The referee was in no doubt in his mind that he was hurt and stopped the fight duly.
He took some unanswered headshots, didn't he? That was the point. Let's take a look again at how that came now. Is this a genuine stagger? There you see, no, the eyes went instantaneously. Well, maybe we were wrong there, Duke. Perhaps that wasn't kidology. Perhaps that was one which really did reach home.
Absolutely. Well, looking again at the replay, it's all Pryce. He snapped his head back, sagged on the ropes. The referee's in pole position at this time, watching.
He sees that right hand. There's a right hand comes now, and that's where he says, I think I've seen enough. There we go. Well, Anthony Small was livid about that one, but on second sight there, Duke, what do you reckon?
Well, it looked like the stoppage was correct. He got caught very flush. His eyes looked like they were rolling around. Sure, but no boxers want to be stopped, ever.
Well, first defeat for Anthony Small and Bradley Pryce, so you can see just how happy he is. Here's the result.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 14 seconds of round number 7, Referee Howard Foster has stopped the contest. In his opinion, Anthony Small was in no position to continue. Your winner, and he is still the light middleweight champion of the Commonwealth, from Newbridge, Wales, Bradley Sugar Sweet Pryce. Your appreciation, please, for a game challenger, Anthony Small. Simon Block has presented the championship belt to the winner, Bradley Pryce.
It may have been, I don't know, I didn't hear him, sorry. Well, you could certainly see from the replay, couldn't you? We'll get the interview in just a moment or so with Bradley Pryce, and confirmation that he wins that one by way of stoppage and victory number 25. Still the Commonwealth champion, Enzo Calzaghe by his side, looking a very happy man. Still has another champion in his stable. He's got more in action next week. For the moment, though, it's celebration with tonight's winner, and Bradley Pryce is now with Jim Rosenthal.
Bradley, you prepared very, very hard for this fight. I read somewhere you even gave up women, is that right?
It is, yeah. I had to split it up with my long-term girlfriend, so I thought I'd leave the ladies alone, concentrate on this fight. Paid off.
Carried a bit of anger into the ring with you?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I've always said I'm one of the most entertaining boxers in Britain. It was a full house earlier when I came on, emptied out a bit, but people got hang about and watch me because I am that good.
You always give full value. Were you in trouble once or twice in that fight?
Yeah, definitely, but that's my style. I mean, I get caught. But like I said, I got a great chin, I mean, and I can take a shot, and I know I'll always come on strong. Absolutely.
Just talk to us about the end of the fight, could you? There were complaints from the other corner, from Anthony Small, that he wasn't hurt. Give us your view of that.
Well, it's simple, he was gone. I caught him early in the round with a body shot, heard him ouch, and from that minute he didn't throw any punches back, caught him with a big shot to the head, and just opened up on him. We've had no option but to stop it.
You reckon it was a fair stoppage?
Oh, definite.
Are you going to carry on working hard at this game?
Definitely. No, I mean, there's a lot of years left in me. I put all my faith in Enzo. No, I mean, I don't know where I go from here. Leave it up to Enzo. I've had faith in him all my career. I've been with him since I was 10. No, I mean, and leave it up to Enzo where I go next. No, I mean.
Congratulations, champ. Well done. And great entertainment once again, by the way. Let's go to the loser, to Anthony Small, shall we? He's with Gabriel.
Anthony, was the referee right to stop it?
I don't think so, not at all. I watched the tape, but I wasn't hurt at all. And through the whole fight, that's what my game plan was. I knew I'd have a high work rate to be on the ropes, riding shots and punching him. Okay, you got him with a few shots. How can you stop it when you saw me catch him with much senior punches earlier on in the fight, and then he catch me with a few punches on the ropes I've been doing for the whole fight, riding the shots on the ropes, and the referee stops it. I'm livid. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. Like, this is my career, it's what I've dedicated my life to, and the referee with bad decision has now made me 17-1 with one stoppage. What is that about? The referee is just literally put a young man's career in shatters. I was doing the whole thing through the whole fight, riding the punches on the rope.
It's about coming back stronger from this now, isn't it?
Definitely, no doubt. At the end of the day, this is boxing, isn't it? And you can't win them all. But I feel I wasn't losing that fight. I went in with the game plan. The game plan was executed perfectly.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Hard luck.
No problem, sweet. Cool.
Barry, he's upset. Your view on the stoppage?
Well, I had him a round up, funnily enough, but I thought the referee done the right thing. Look, I know it's a title fight, but if you look at his face here when he gets hit, you'll see how badly hurt he was. And there was no kidology here. He was hit square on the chin, and he was badly hurt. And it was a 2 minutes 14 seconds in the round. Look at that for a left hook. His legs was gone there. He was badly hurt. It was no kidology. He was hurt. The referee was looking at him, and sure, he wasn't. Look at that's a great shot as well there. It's too long in a round left for him to be struggling on the ropes like that, and the referee done the right thing in my opinion. Obviously, he won't be very happy with me saying that because he's a fighter. But at the end of the day, Anthony, you had to throw punches back, he had to not look vulnerable, and he wasn't doing that, and the referee done what was necessary.
It was a big round for the champion, wasn't it? And
comeback from him, yeah, absolutely, a great comeback.
In flashes there, though, Small was very entertaining, showed us his quality.
Well, in rounds 2 and 3, I thought he looked sensational, he looked great, but then he decided he was going to fight off the ropes, and he's not good enough to fight off the ropes, and he allowed Bradley Pryce to do what he does best, push you back the ropes, throw volleys of punches, and get on top, and that's what happened. He got hurt and he never recovered from it.
Gave us more entertainment here than those heavies gave us, though.
Oh, without doubt. That was worth 10 times a heavyweight fight. It was a fantastic battle, and it's a pity we didn't have it on earlier.
Just quickly, when Anthony Small looks at that video, he might just realise, yeah, that was right. I had to get out of there. I had to be
well,
stopped.
he might just. But fighters are very proud. They don't like to admit these sort of things. But he has got a great future if he gets his act together and comes back.
Cheers, Barry. Thank you very much indeed. Right.